Hello, this is Tara, and I'm here for Tara's Independent Voice.com. This is our YouTube channel. We love our YouTube channel, and here I am. I have just watched the first episode of American Horror Story Cult. Oh my gosh. Bill, did you like this? Please give me an interview here. What did you think?
It was good. I thought it was very good.
Mm-hmm. The acting
Enjoyed
was
it.
good. The murders were good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty gruesome.
Yeah, it's a gruesome show. So the first thing I have to say is don't let the kiddies watch unless they're like in their late teens. But they're your children. um, I have enjoyed most of what I've watched of American Horror Story. I can't say I've enjoyed all of it. The first one I enjoyed because it was so different. It was just different. It was a little strange things here and there until it built up into this whole completely out of control thing. Another thing I enjoy about it is that it hits the floor running. You don't know what you're going to see in the first 5 minutes, and that holds true for this American Horror Story Cult, which is this season. They hit the floor running. I wouldn't say it'd been 2 minutes before they had something pretty gruesome. And it actually involves a character from season before last? Season before last. So that was Freak Show. Yeah, American Horror Story Freak Show. It involves a character of that. And then, I don't want to do any spoilers because I know I know that some people DVR their shows, so I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm just saying a lot of you people have phobias, so bring the Xanax, set it right by you with a big glass of water because you might need it. So anyway, another thing that is very unique to American Horror Story, which has always amazed me about it, is they keep some actors all the way through, or maybe the actor, like I think Zachary Quinto did 2 or 3. Jessica Lange has done. I don't know if she was in last year because I didn't watch it, but I know she did Freak Show on back. So there's some very good. Sarah Paulson. Oh my gosh, she was so good in Freak Show as the conjoined twins, and just fabulous. And I think because they have, there's others, and I've had to write them down. Yes, I know, I can't remember everything. Cheyenne Jackson, I believe, has been in a few more before this one. Sarah Paulson, I talked about. Wes Bentley, Mayor Whittingham, who was not in tonight's episode but will be in, I believe, next week's episode. John Carroll Lynch, who plays a certain character, and I don't want to say it because he's in this one. Chaz Bono. There's a lot of different flavors all mixed up into this soup and this stew, and it tastes nasty. And that's how you like it. So, anyways, like I've said, we've had American Horror Story Hotel, Coven, Asylum, and now comes Cult. When you think of a cult, what do you think of? I always think of Jim Jones and and Charlie Manson. I'm sure those are the two people that most people think about. However, when you think about this show, you need to kind of think. Well, you may think it's thinking out of the box, when in reality, it's probably right in the box, the cat box. I don't know. The issue and the cult is based around and started around the election of Donald Trump as president. And I know if you're a Democrat and you know, blah, 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 but you knew how you felt on election night. You were really excited. We were sure that Democrats were going to win, but they didn't. Donald Trump won, and I can tell you from experience, I have sat and listened to people almost cry over the phone. I have listened to people go on and on. I have read what people have written about their feelings for President Trump. And I can give you my own feelings, what frankly was terror. And that feeling continues because people aren't as mannered as they used to be. They're not as afraid to turn around to a black person or a Mexican person or an Arab person and say something like, go back to wherever you came from, when in reality, that person was born here. So you know what? That person came from here. They have every right to be, oh, blah, blah, blah. Don't put me in a soapbox. This is about the TV show, and it just, but that's the cult that started this off. And I'm not saying Donald Trump is a cult leader. I would like to say that, but I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is this is a very scary concept to start a TV show off with. And you have Sarah Paulson, whose character has a few little problems, and her wife, who is who they have married, even though they're both same sex, and they're wondering what's going to happen to my marriage. Their nanny's already gone because she was from Guadalupe. No, from where was she from? She was from South America, and they think she went back to South America. Why anybody would do that without a fight, I don't know. And I'm not saying South America's bad. I'm just saying the United States is better because I'm American, and that's what I'm supposed to say. But I also happen to believe it. Calm down. My heart's pounding. This is a good show. This show wins Emmys. This show wins Golden Globes. This show wins a lot of viewers. It's probably one of the best shows on the station, which is FX.
Mhm.
FX also sports a show called The Strain, which is about vampires, really creepy vampires. You need to watch that. It's in season 3, I believe now, which is the last season. Watch it. But it'll always be there. But if you've got a day to spend power watching series, put The Strain in there. It's very interesting, and while it does drag in certain places, so go through it and you'll enjoy it. I know you'll enjoy it. If you don't, send me a message below and tell me to blow it out my ear. But that's okay. Anyways, back to the show at hand. I feel like this may be one of the better American Horror Stories has to offer. And it's not simply because it's a better plot than maybe a few of them have been, but it's got the reality of and I have no way of knowing how far they're going to go with the election thing and the results of the election. I don't know that. I don't think they have to go any farther because I think the people who were involved in getting that through their head are already there and their head spinning. So I think that's probably all that will be. But I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the rest of the show. I just watched today with everybody else. So I really believe that this is going to be one of the best one of the best year for this specific show. And this is a good thing because Hollywood's going, they've had the worst year in a long time for films. I have high hope for It, the remake of the, well, it's not really a remake because It on TV was a miniseries. It on the big screen, I hope, is going to be a great big scary clown mess. Anyway, so what you need to do is maybe think about going to see It. Hollywood doesn't have that much more to offer. It would have been out in July. It would have been out for sure Labor Day. These are two major holidays. There's two remaining. One is November, and one because of Thanksgiving weekend, and one is one is December for Christmas. These are when major films come out traditionally. Streaming video has hurt. It's hurt Hollywood. It won't hurt you. It is your best friend. I kept hearing about this little show called Stranger Things, and every time I saw it on an award show, these little kids went up there. I'm like, what the hell's this about? So I went to Netflix. I get a lot of stuff, you know, in my inbox with codes to go watch. So I don't end up watching a lot of movies except ones that we both like. Like right now we're on a Fantastic Beast. Complete tear. We watch it every time it's on TV, and we love that film. And any Harry Potter fan who hasn't seen it, come on, what are you waiting for? Watch it. But I lost my place. It's in my head. What was I saying? Anyway, yes, because, so I went and subscribed to Netflix. I spent money on entertainment, which blows my mind. And I saw these little kids being so mistreated. It's a wonderful TV show. It's only got one season right now. Go to Netflix and watch it. I don't think there's more than 6 or 8 episodes. I'm thinking there'll be more this year. Watch that. You know, it's fabulous. And then American Horror Story is got one more season on it, unless they decide to extend it. I'm not sure that's possible, plausible, or a good idea, but you never know in Hollywood's what's going to happen. In a year that has seen some films that filmmakers and studios thought would bring down the house, didn't. Not even Disney had a huge hit as it has in the past, and you can depend on Disney to have a big hit. So it's about TV right now. It's about American Horror Story. I give it 5 stars out of 5. Next week I may not. Next week I may say, you know what, they started off good and fell in their face. Who knows? But right now it's all good. It's exciting. You should watch it. Parental involvement should happen here. A child under the age of maybe, I don't know, a 10-year-old right now is a, 15-year-old when I was a kid. But I wouldn't let any child, maybe under 12, that's even a little young. Just know, actually, yeah, I would say a teenager of maybe 15, because there is sexual situations, there's frightening images, and this shouldn't be seen by just anyone. Even if you have some adult that gets involved with TV shows the way I do and get all excited about them, but then in the middle of the night things go bump in the night and you lose your mind. So, be careful what you do with this show, but watch it. At least watch the first episode and see what you want. And I've given you no spoilers. I don't know if you caught it because it was very subtle. And I'm never subtle. I'll hit you over the head with it if I have it and I want to use it. But I didn't. I was subtle. All right. This is Tara King, and this is my YouTube channel for my website, tarasindependentvoice.com. Soon to have a new website in addition to my indie website that will cover feature film, pop culture, games, you name it. We're going to cover it if we can find a writer for it. And I know some good writers, and I'm hoping they're raising their hand. I want to be on your site. We'll see. Anyways, I'm signing off because I have to go hide under my bed.